Hi, I'm Dustin Travis White from the singing group America Motors, and here to answer more questions. Primarily, how do we kind of get started and write content? I'm well aware of the irony of creating content to promote a record snarkily titled content that is not lost on me. So Alex and I first met at Long Branch Inn in Austin, Texas, a site most notably to me where dear friend and sometimes collaborator, bandmate Vug embarrassed himself heavily at a South by many years ago. Tremendous story. Won't go into that here. It involves Dave Matthews Band impressions. However, we met and very quickly realized that we had been in the same room a couple times over the years, most notably a Fugazi Juno 44 Elliott show in Louisville, despite the fact that neither of us have lived in Louisville. So it's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, let's get in a room and see what happens. The initial sort of idea was, let's take the meanest rhythm section and have what is essentially a new age tape over top of it, but the new age tape will be created via guitar, as that sort of making a guitar not like a guitar is something that I enjoy and have gotten to do a lot over the years and think that I'm somewhat adept at this point. Who knows? That's for you to decide. And the first time that we got together, what really stuck out to me was as soon as we were done, there was just a ring of sawdust around Alex's drums. And that's something that I hadn't seen in a number of years. And it brought me great joy. So we did that. And the problem then was that we couldn't find a basis to kind of clicked in the same way because we just had such instant sort of telepathy. Sounds like such a exaggeration, but just such an immediate, like, it just worked. Like, you can nod, like anyone has been in that experience knows, like, if you can give the nod and have something happen, whether or not it's 100% what you want or just close or right at all, is really magical. So that was really hard. We just couldn't find anybody else who had that at all. People could like play what we had written or if we had ideas, but then it was just kind of like was slowing us down. So we decided to get a practice space so we could just write. So that's what we did. With just the two of us kind of bouncing ideas around. And 90% of the time how we write is really more than anything a process of reduction. It's like we'll have an idea, work out stuff around it, remove the initial idea, see what's still there, and then start removing those pieces to where something really takes form. And that's how I would say the most of what's on the record was written, not like as like a very like traditional song structure, like here's these parts, arrange them. It was very much like, let's loop this, let's make this, let's demo this, let's remove that idea, let's see what happens if we just play this for 8 bars and nothing changes. How does that feel? A lot of cut and paste of recording ideas till what essentially is the record took form. And it was a really slow and arduous process, but it was also really exciting because it allowed us both to break free of certain patterns and proclivities that we both had. Like I'm a incessant overdubber and like trying to like double and triple and just make the most ornate thing possible. So for me to just start removing things and bring it down to the bare bones was really like freeing for me. And so, yeah, after about a year of doing that, we ended up with the 8 songs that made up content, and we were ready to try and go record them for real and not just the demos in the practice space.